Assessment of students. Assessment of students. Skolay produces self-study exercises and various course exams for teachers, students, and trainers. In addition, we enable the use of self-designed exams using our learning system. In this lecture, we will explain how you can best benefit from the opportunities provided by Skolay to enhance teaching and learning. The traditional model. Traditionally, students have studied a course from beginning to end, after which there is a course exam and the course is graded on the basis of the exam result. The assessment of students in this way does not require too much effort, but does it promote the students' learning. Pedagogic studies have shown that continuous assessment develops students' deeper thinking, while content-oriented assessment on the basis of tests and exams can sometimes lead to superficial studying and learning by memorization. Towards learning outcomes. Of course, there are certain things that should be memorized. However, knowing how to use what you learned and being able to solve problems are important skills, particularly at the workplace, which is what the students are studying for. Continuous assessment and feedback help students to direct their learning towards the learning outcomes intended by the teacher. It is easiest to give feedback in situations where only a few students are present at a time. It is hard to imagine giving feedback, at least individual feedback, to an auditorium of 200 students. Be prompt. Feedback and guidance can be managed slightly more easily by holding brief quizzes or feedback meetings at shorter intervals. Corrections marked in an exam by the teacher do not provide students with very individual feedback, and with the course usually being over at this point, the feedback may already have lost its significance for the student. Immediate feedback. We aim to enable nearly instant feedback after the student has completed studying a section. For this purpose, we have prepared tests that give students feedback on their learning of the section they just studied. Teachers can also prepare questions related to any section, based on Skolay's material or their own, to which students can answer in the learning environment. Our new exam tool will make this easier. It enables the use of existing questions and exams in teaching. All teacher users will be able to see the exams and questions prepared by the other teachers, so they can choose the suitable questions. In the future, the exam tool will also provide information on students' answers. You will be able to see question-specific statistics, such as what percentage of students answered a particular question right or wrong. Immediately after completing a test, students will receive recommendations on contents that they should study again on the basis of their results. You can also print out the questions if computers are not available for an exam. Course exams. On request, we have also prepared course exams related to our material. The distance studies offered by Skolay are primarily intended to support other course content and contact teaching at school, not as a replacement. We recommend schools to use varied assessment methods, particularly continuous evaluation, throughout the course as part of the assessment of students' work. We find it important that the assessment of learning is in line with all the teaching methods and contents used during a course. You can enter your material in our bank. Skolay's learning environment is very suitable for holding exams when you use aligned teaching. You may enter the questions of your previous quizzes and exams in our system to benefit from the extensive statistics and to help your colleagues to enhance their teaching. If you would like to learn more, please contact us. In 2018, we will introduce an exam tool which will enable independent adding of questions to our test bank. In the future, jointly prepared questions will enable preparing tests tailored to the needs of each teacher, school, and course. Examples freely available for use. We want to provide better service for teachers and students. Therefore, we have included a few examples of activating teaching and assessment methods in our learning environment. In these examples, we first describe the methods at a general level and then explain how you can use Scholay to facilitate the deployment of the methods. We would also like to hear your examples of how you use our service in teaching. You can share your examples by contacting our customer service.